Welcome everyone to RGN, here for the European Open. We got OnlineRol versus Publiclir. Ooh, I can't say that this morning, apparently. As it's going to be, right? It's an interesting way to put it. But no, it's going to be the Danish side versus the Swedes. And I'm excited to see how this one goes. We're already in the round of 8. We're going to start off here on Mirage, joined as always by Laser Jesus. And yeah, Publiclir are going to be starting on the T side here.
Indeed. We're witnessing, ooh, what a shot from the Glock of HS, and majority of their players heading up the stairs of A, dominate, lurking about at middle. This is looking really good. You're hoping in this sort of CT setup that your ticket booth player will at least get you one. At bare minimum, stay alive.
So pressuring here towards RTA. We're going to be able to drop him inside of CT. So 3-on-3, post-plant position. Going to smoke right into the bomb site. Smoke not on the bomb, to note. But they're losing players. Quick's now all alone, but bomb plant again for him. And that smoke, not in a good spot. Latino bomb. Going to try and tap it here, just holding. Hoping that he's going to bait. And peek off of that, but nope. He will just take the shot, and that's going to be the round here. Publiclir with a nice round. Nice and simple. Post-plant setup. Ooh. I don't know if you just got that. But
yes, I did. I was hoping it was just me.
64C flashbang. We got a flashbang. All right, we've been flashbanged by the server and sent out a GoTV laser.
We gotta tell these guys no flash is allowed.
Right.
Just gonna crash the server.
The casters. Come on. We gotta stay in the server zone. Anyhow, I imagine our producer got that as well. So hang tight, guys. Okay, our producer did not. Our producer is much more resilient than we are, so excuse us. Oh, we jump back.
I'm back.
All right.
Looks like OnlineRol. We got a couple. They did go for the force buy. Trolls, he didn't, so I imagine he'll be opping when that round comes around. Actually, a lot of damage being dealt out by our CT side. Yeah, he has a chance to win this. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, so it's Quince alone. He's got a full minute to hang on to this bomb. That's basically what's going on here. Publiclir need to gather it. Well, that's one way of doing it. Quince making sure they know exactly where he's at. Well, he just kind of went crazy with the P90 spray there and could not make it work. So Publiclir, to be fair, I'm uncertain how that squirrely situation was created, but it was a 1v2 winnable for the CT side, but Publiclir, again, will salvage it.
That was a 3-on-1 when I got my situation figured out. Hopefully we don't get flashed again. Oh, lots of standard pistols here for CT side save Latino bomb. Just got that P250. Publiclir sending a majority of their force towards mid, one man lurking towards the B side. The bomb is way back in their spawn, so that's going to take a long time to go grab, but since they're just up against default pistols, shouldn't be any issue. I'm looking to avoid any economic damage, like last round, which was dealt by our CT side.
And, well, they do exactly that. We got Quicks getting 3 kills. I think 2 was with the MAC-10, 1 with his Glock. And, yeah, they negate any damage there. So, keeping 5 alive, like you had highlighted. Much better than round 2. Only 2 players survive in that one for Publiclir. But first spy round coming in, there is enough for an op and plenty of utility on RTA. It's headed towards mid.
And last time I casted Publiclir, Dominate was crazy. Like, he was just taking duels left and right. And depending on what happens on this gun round, I mean, a confident Dominate, we're going to see him take a lot of fights. Something to keep or look out for. One man getting really aggressive, going before the rest of his squad. Lecro, he makes it all the way up to ticket booth, and his teammates are still at stairs. Oh, he didn't expect him to be that close. Domax will go down. And yeah, I don't think he expected Lecro to be there that fast.
No, not at all. Caught mid-reload. Did not expect a T to barrel through the smoke. Will take down Quicks, and Lecro falls as well. Looking all right on the retake, but Dominate. CT spawn, and another. Taking no damage to note. And that just fell apart from there on out.
Yeah, he'll just take fights all day.
Yeah, I feel like if they took him down, the retake could have definitely made it work, but Dominate just putting up a bit of a brick wall on that CT avenue, and Publiclir up 4-0. We do have Quince with the pause coming in. Can't imagine that's a tactical one this early on.
Looks like he's spiking hard.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. That's not a good.
It looks like it's his side though, but not the servers. So, I wonder what's going on over there. It seems like everybody in Europe has so good of a connection. Like some of the connections here in the States, I think they're getting better. But it's like if somebody's streaming HD and you're trying to play a Counter-Strike match. I'm speaking from a specific instance where a reality show had to be watched while I was in playoffs. It just wasn't a good time. My ping was like 150.
Yeah,
cool roommates.
Right? That's very frustrating. Getting to the point where you can share all the internets with all of the roommates, but yeah, definitely not fun if that takes effect on your gameplay. And I'm unsure if that's Quince's issue there, but he is well over 100 ping. So obviously we got to get that sorted out.
Trolls' picture is terrifying on a side note.
Yeah, the whole team with some interesting stuff. I'm trying to think. Their picture on the Sivo website. That's man, my movie. I'm so terrible. Did you take a look at their picture on the Sivo website?
I did not.
I believe it's Blade.
Blade,
got a shotgun over his shoulder.
See, that's
super.
That's how Twilight. I saw this picture. This is how it should have ended. You just have Blade come in, and then have a showdown. But I wonder what Wesley Snipes is up to. Heard the guy went really crazy. Like on the set of Blade 3, he would lock himself in his trailer and just get blitzed. And then, like in the movie, you'll see him. He doesn't have a lot of lines, or less lines than the first two movies, because I guess he was just so like inconsolable and hard to work with that he'd just show up and wouldn't say his lines, and they just act out the scene around him, just grunting basically.
That's hilarious.
Wesley Snipes,
right?
He's gonna fight Joe Rogan at one point.
Interesting stuff.
Joe Rogan was down to take the fight too, UFC style rules.
That would be I would watch it. Definitely.
I'd pay big money. I want to see Fedor versus King Mo or something. The last guy Fedor fought. Why are we talking about fighting, Chad?
I have no idea. We're just hoping that it'll buy enough time so Quince can get his issues sorted. Actually, as we speak,
exposed our plan.
As I spotted the ping going below 100, looks like it's gone back up. So
just gotta yell at his roommates, maybe his mom. I don't know. But that definitely looks like it's his side, considering everybody else doesn't seem to be fluctuating much.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Latino Bomb has 13 ping, living that almost land ping dream. Can't go wrong with that.
A Danish dude named a Latino Bomb.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that. I'm not sure they have a... See, I'm really ignorant to this subject. I'm not sure they have a lot of Latinos over in Denmark. I mean, maybe if I went over there, I'd be like, one, maybe? That's in there. I don't know. Never been to Denmark. Or, yeah. You're much more versed.
Apparently, they're saying... RTA said ping something to do with sister. Oh, God.
Yep.
Dad is downloading Facebook on the telephone.
Somebody's updating Facebook pictures. You got to post the pictures of dinner, Chad, and all of them.
Oh my! I thought for a moment that he was trolling, but I don't think he is. That's legitimately what's going on here. We'll be done in 1 minute with a happy face.
What a strange world we live in. That however many people are watching have to wait on somebody's family member. Right. Doing something, just
uploading photos to yeah, that's craziness. Well, it looks like his ping looks like he was onto something, because as soon as he said it was going to come back down in the form of his ping, it's right
2016, Chad.
So, yeah, that is that. Very bizarre stuff. Maybe you can talk to his parents about upgrading that internet. But right when we go to unpause, we've got a pause coming in for the public. Oh man. Dominate. You got distracted in the midst of the pause. Oh boy. We got we gotta like herd everybody back to their computers now. Okay.
Right. Usually you only have to do that on LAN. Everybody wants their smoke break. I remember one of the rules was you get a smoke break or you get to use the bathroom, and not both.
Yeah. One of the two. we got to keep this stuff rolling. So, yeah, that is the way she goes online. Looks like we're back into things, so hooray. All right. He had to brush his nails, said Dominic. What a, yeah. Anyhow.
Gotta have clean hands to play Counter-Strike, Chad.
Right? Exactly. Gotta look fashionable. At the same time, making sure you're all clean cut. Anyhow, Publiclir looking to head into B straight up on an anti-eco, and luckily they didn't receive a little bit more defense. This is actually working out, though, 2-on-2.
Now a 1-on-2. How is this happening? This isn't even a force buy out of OnlineRol, and it's just down to Lecro here. Okay, that is the first one down. Latino Bomb tries to go for a trade. I thought they could have played that a little better in the 2 versus 1, but then the AK advantage seemed to be too much. Usually I'm pretty critical of just going for a straight rush into a bomb site on an anti-eco round, because you give the other team a chance to stack the right bomb site. But when they don't stack the site and then there's only 1 or 2 people there, usually you just wreck them. So it's really a good job by our CT side to even get that much damage in.
Yeah, couldn't convert the round, but at least made it a little bit more expensive as the T-side economy. If they survived that round with 5, their economy would have been out of control. So keeping it a little in check. Moving into this next rifle round, though. Well then, the A-take. Working out pretty good. Well, Quince left all alone 1v5 as Publiclir just fragged their way into the bomb site.
I want to say it was the Latino Bomb who went down first. Lecro, this time, they just went in dry. Lecro just walks through the smoke and catches Latino Bomb pulling a nade or a flash, something like that. And that's a free opening kill when your player in the site goes down. And then the smokes come up. I don't even know if they smoked the connector area. I was primarily focused on Lecro just walking out dry, and losing anybody without any delay, or without providing any delay from our CT side, like that's usually the round.
Lecro is at 12 frags and 2 deaths, just double the frag count of the second fragger on his lineup. Doing big things, and it looks like OnlineRol here, they've hit the point where they're just going to force buy. So 6-0, Publiclir again. This is their map choice, so understandable that they've got a good start, but this good a start. Well, OnlineRol going to try and stop the bleeding here.
It's a really strange time to force buy. It's not like all is lost. Usually teams will start just doing the force buy thing around the 9 mark, I'd say. But 6, it's not like you're at a point where if you don't start winning rounds now, the game is over. But they do it nonetheless, and so far they're paying for it. It's 4-on-2, making that 3-on-2. Quince looking for some more with the Deeg. Maybe if he would have got that second one, his teammate would have had a chance. But Latino Bomb surrounded on all fronts, and still somehow gets the frag onto Quicks. Just couldn't finish him off.
Yeah, well, did a little bit of damage to HS as well. Fej with the bomb headed towards B apartments, and actually a little bit of bullets exchanged towards the middle window. Latino Bomb, honestly, with 14 hit points, very unlikely that I'll actually be able to make this work. Bomb now going down in B. You head towards middle and see if Catwalk will work out for him.
Another reason the force buy is kind of weird. Oh, he's found himself an AK-2. If he could just get the instant headshot, but Fetch going to deny him. Trying to work up from the Catwalk. OnlineRol with a lot of economic damage that round. Usually you force buy as well when your opponents are on the verge of saving if they lose. So it was 6-0. Publiclir had a big bank, but by the same logic, OnlineRol should be buying here. Because usually when you start forcing out, that's the plan. But upgraded pistols and loss bonus, they'll just save 1, which I think they should have done last round.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Again, that last round was going to be critical of the one player with the Deagle. Did get a frag. Maybe could have made more work with some other weaponry. But, we got 3 frags going the way of the CT side. RTA will burn to death. Lecro and Fej left on the map to try and salvage this situation. Lecro trying to poke into B here. Quince on the Catwalk. Not wanting to give up his rifle. Doesn't recognize he dropped in the bomb site. But he will lose his teammate. Lekro left in another situation where he's just got to salvage this 1v2. He's got plenty of time. No bomb with him.
This would be a nice pickup for OnlineRol. Win their first round when they didn't invest too much. Still have a bank in the next. And if they could survive with 2 as well, just kind of jumpstart their economy. Ooh, Latino bomb. Pushing onto the catwalk. They're trying to pinch Lekro, it seems. That was a strange fight to take. I don't think they know they have the bomb is down back by mid, though. I don't think the push would have happened if they knew that. Now it's time for the mind games. And is he even going to go back for the bomb? Eventually will. Ooh, this is going to be close. He's going to have to run knife out to the A bomb site. Yeah, he has no room for error here.
So, throwing on the Nikes, going to head up middle. Dumax, in theory, can cut him off at connector. Oh, he lets him up and does not hit any shots. Gives away his location, and now Lekro at a massive advantage with the bomb plant.
Yeah, that's huge. The fact that he got out of there. Oh, Lekro. He takes the fight with Domax when he's trying to move up out of the connector, and Lekro takes another fight on the ticket booth. Domax, both times he's trying to further his position. Lekro hits a nice timing to peek out. And doubling down on your aggression there, usually people will play time. But he just wanted to take the fight, dominate style.
Yeah, Lekro is just having an insane map right now. 16-3-3. That's the second round where he's kind of had to salvage the situation and fix what's happened to his team. And, well, does that one in style. Now 8-0. Double op play. RTA and Quince picking those up. RTA whiffs his first shot towards middle. Can see some aggression though. Latino bomb already through B apartments. Trolls taking down Lekro as they're executing onto A. Well, Latino bomb does take down quick, so advantage to the CTs.
Really soft setup on A for OnlineRol. They just had one guy opposite fire. Dominating the CT spawn. Will fall fetched, as well as HS. Last 2 up versus 4. And online. Still have not picked up a round. And now this is their best chance to date. As Latino bomb. Wow, excellent spray control by HS. Trying to jump over the sandwich,
man.
but Quinn can't get it done. HS almost completes the triple. Now fetched. Just has to dodge the op bullet or finish him off before the fire comes. 9-0 for Publiclir. And as a 4-on-2, they lost.
Yeah, but, well, Publiclir just continuing to dominate on their map choice. Again, Mirage was their pick. Overpass is our next map. OnlineRol, I'm not saying they should be looking ahead to that yet, but it's just not looking good for them. 9-0, and you're on the favored front. Not to say it's extremely CT favored map, but definitely you need more than 0 laser. You need to start padding those rounds just a little bit, as you can see they're favoring the Deagles, at least two players. But Quince not able to land. Oh, Dumax actually lands onto Dominate. Finds himself an AK, but that's over towards A. The op taking down Latino bomb, getting the bomb set over here in B. And now left on the retake or potentially exit frags, but at this point, just nothing's going to bode well for the CT side.
If you look at the past 3 rounds, the players only survived with 1 player. It's not like OnlineRol isn't getting any frags, and it seems like they're having more success, with the exception of the previous gun round, on rounds where they just have pistol armor. And namely, Domax with that 5.7 has been dropping a lot of people. But this time, Publiclir will survive with more. And I guess if you're trying to be optimistic about our Danish side, they have a lot of money for loss bonus. But now 10-0, even if we look at a shutout from the CT side, 5 rounds isn't pretty moving into the T side.
No, not at all. As like you'd highlighted with all the loss bonus, we'll get another full buy-in. Or fairly close to it. RTA lacking a little bit in the nade front. But he's got his op in hand. Maybe he can make something work here. Quicks and Fej on the other end. Gonna have op. So Quicks actually goes down first and foremost. Looks like they're gonna cycle that second op around. HS picking it up, but a middle push. Max taking down 2 players. RTA to follow it up, and Lecro. Every time he's had to kind of win these 1vx situations, it's gotten harder and harder. So, new challenge, 1v4.
Right? It just keeps getting incrementally harder. 1-on-2, 1-on-3, now 1-on-4. If he gets this, I hope he gets presented with the next challenge of the 1v5 ace.
Right.
But I like what OnlineRol did at middle, because they usually, or sometimes, not usually, when you're opping it and your teammate wants to jump out of the window, you can get them in trouble because you run in front of your opper. But they use the spot where you jump, just elevate yourself a little bit at mid and play an off angle with that AWP, and his teammate ran below him. So I like that, and especially because when you see that op at mid, a lot of times you feel safer from the mid push because they already have somebody watching it with the AWP, so the chances of somebody lurking up. I think it was Domax that did that previous round. Just excellent play from OnlineRol, but they got to keep the roll going.
Definitely got to keep that roll going. No doubt about that, as they take their first round. And now to attempt 5 and then pissed around. Bit of a necessity to continue to come back once they switch to that T front, but not there yet. Gonna have Lecro once again just sprinting through smoke. Finally punished. Latino bomb. Oh boy. He'll fall to the next T heading on up, and already they're isolated by smokes. Like you had highlighted, playing soft on this A bomb site. One player inside of the site, but he goes down, and with smokes deployed, nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, and if you're gonna play soft like that, you're hoping that player gets more than one, because he's your only line of defense in the bomb site, but OnlineRol might keep it going. 2-on-3 here. RTA hitting another shot, just fetched, and he will be spammed down. Very little HP remaining on our CT side. Publiclir still should have enough to... No. See, the score was 1-10, and Publiclir's money has been broken after 10 rounds consecutively of winning. It just shows you how much damage OnlineRol was doing. And I'm surprised Publiclir didn't take that round, considering how soft OnlineRol's playing on a Latino bomb. He's the only guy there, and if he only gets one, that's a win for the T's.
Yeah. OnlineRol making it work after the fact. And only want another one of that coming into the next round here. We can see Publiclir, they did afford to buy it, just because Fej had like $14,000, so he dropped pretty much everybody. Lecro getting aggressive towards B, and it's nice to see that OnlineRol is now punishing play that Lecro's going for. He's been quite hyper-aggressive throughout this T side, and if you let him get away with it, there's no reason for him to stop, right? So finally, they're starting to punish, making the T's respect them a little bit more, and it's going to help their cause. Dumax and Connector taking down Quicks. Going to further that advantage, but Quince, I don't know what he was trying to do. Lurk into the ladder room. Dumax going to give away that frag. I really don't know why they decided to do that.
On a 5-on-3, all you got to do is trade off in that situation. Your opponents are the ones that are forced to take the gamble plays. So pushing up catwalk or trying to get into the ladder room, that was a bad idea. And right after that, his teammate falls, so suddenly your advantage is gone. And around you cannot lose. Settles on a 2-on-2, 1-on-2 in the bomb site. Latino, he's only been good for 1 inside of the A bomb site. This would be a round to turn it up. What an aid.
Very nice one. And RTA burnt HS underneath the window, and I'm still curious how that happened, but I don't think I'll ever get my answer unless I re-watch things. I don't know if he spotted that, but there's a smoke in window and a fire underneath it. The opera dies in window, but then somehow burns the guy who... I swore that the player who fragged the person in window is ladder, so I don't know what the person under window was doing. Anyhow, nonetheless, burned to death. Rest in peace. OnlineRol, 3 in a row here. Another buy from Publiclir, but to be fair, you can see a bit of a broken one. Quicks with only a dig, and already falling apart here. One player going down in middle. Fej to fall next. Lecro next in line as well. Actually, that looked to be through smoke here. And yeah, just falling apart in the end for Publiclir, but to be fair, double digits on their T side, even if they lose out. Not the worst scenario, but Quicks climbs 1 towards B, make it a second one, and now we got a round on our hands.
I don't know if I'd call it a round yet. He's very low. Maybe if he picks off one and then splits the defense, because they know exactly where he is, and he's just sandwiched in between these players. Latino bomb. Didn't have to take the fight. He does win it, though. 5 rounds potential for OnlineRol. But the beauty of having that good of a start is they could just AFK for the rest of the half and still have a massive advantage.
Yeah, so moving into this last round, will be a Tech 9 armor buy with Quicks picking up an AK, but that'll be the extent of the buy. So, in theory, OnlineRol primed to take 5, but like we had suggested, still going to be hurting for them. But we'll see if they can make it work. Ooh, that AK opening up. And that's exactly what you're hoping for. The one player that is gifted that rifle finds a frag right away. And a Molotov towards firebox. Latino bomb takes down 1, but he takes enough damage that he can't get out of the fire. So 2 on 4.
Free cremation.
Oh man, HS pushing through the CT smoke. I think Punch was a little blind on that one as well. Only trolls.
And the op. How does he take 1v1s when they're swarming around him? Yeah, 2 shots. Oh, fetch.
Wow.
Behave. What a way to go into the second half.
Right, and that's one of those knives where you can't even make the argument that it was for an economic kind of advantage. Right. That was the last round of the first half. That was purely just to put down the other team. There's no two ways about that one.
Right? I mean, that's basically like trash talk on the field or something.
Right, pretty
you
simple.
Just make the disrespectful play.
Yeah, no doubt. Anyhow, moving into our second half of map number 1. Publiclir with 11 rounds on their T side. Again, this is their map choice. And, well, you probably could have guessed that at this point. They're looking damn good running a clinic on OnlineRol, the Danish side. Maybe they can bring it back with a pissed round victory. We have a full armor buy on both sides, Laser. Not every day you see that.
That generally means they'll be playing a contact. So the moment they're spotted or the call is made, then we'll just man the charge. And then it's going to come down to, can OnlineRol close the distance without taking too much damage from these USPs? And so far the USPs are reigning supreme. And now when you go armor, you don't got anything to counter with when the retake is on, so they just got to do it with these Glocks, but now they're the ones that are getting overwhelmed. Lecro and Quicks, or just Quicks, to finish that round off. And it looked promising when they got the ticket booth player down, but right after that, the rotate came.
Yeah, Quicks tapping away, as well as HS, 2 frags for them. HS actually damaging all 4, so had a good angle, was able to take advantage. Publiclir with that pistol round victory. Need probably assume that they're going to be able to close things out here pretty quickly. OnlineRol. They got a plant in the first. Interesting. So some teams, you're down 12-4. They would just force fire in the scenario as you're down so much that you just want to start winning rounds whenever you can. But nope. Still going to wait for those AKs to come out. And to be fair, I like that. You see CPs not with the best equipment. And if they can take away anything else here, already a frag on Latino bomb. And actually, he will be able to take down another. So already 2 frags on the round. Gonna force some rebuys here. We'll see what they can do with AKs.
With the rebuys, it could work out better for a CT side if they have to upgrade to M4s. But this is it. OnlineRol, this is their last chance. Because the odds of them coming back when the 15th has been reached by Publiclir, which would be when OnlineRol's next gun round would be, that's just not going to happen. But Quicks, it might peek out middle. OnlineRol, very spread out. Wow, Dominate gets the dink onto Latino bomb, or at least a lot of damage. Not sure if it was a dink, but Quicks on the other side of the window peeks out and grabs both. Dumax really needed the trade.
And no damage dealt to Dumax either. And, well, Lecro going to be able to take down Quince. Towards B apartments, Trolls falls, and Latino bomb was 7 hit points. Yeah, again, Dominate had done a lot of damage to him early. What a map. Publiclir just giving nothing to OnlineRol.
Yeah, you could say that it's just because of the map, or it's because it's a good map for Publiclir. But what was doing it for them was their shots on that T side. Like, their executions weren't that heavy. Like, Lecro would just walk out through the smoke and take the fight with Latino Bomb and win it a lot more than he should be. So I expect to see Publiclir with not as of a dominant performance, but similar situation as OnlineRol. Not bad considering what they got. Latino Bomb with the 1D. They're looking for more fetch spamming away. Doing the crab walk spray. Everybody does that nowadays.
Right. It's a new trend, no doubt about that.
I suppose you're already just spraying, you know? Why not make yourself mobile?
You're just kind of strafing a little bit. Yeah, not enough acceleration there.
My brain refuses to do that.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those tendencies that just kind of, you're not really thinking, you just kind of do. And, you know, some people have that. Some people do not. But lots of NA players specifically, I see that all the time. But Lecro, gonna pick up the Scar 20. Works with his AWP, already doing a lot of damage in the middle. He legs Dumex and then finishes him off with a nade. Wow.
That was immediate too. He was not afraid of somebody re-peeking him right away, because you could die there with your nade out if that player wants to fight. But he just got legged, so didn't want to take the fight. And Quicks puts him down with that nade. Continues to try to peek. Ooh, there's some signs of life for OnlineRol, but they need 11 rounds in a row. Now Latino Bomb, last player up. And Lecro, oh, he's got the auto. Okay.
Indeed, he has the Scar 20 here. And Latino Bomb picking up the bomb. He'll head back towards a ramp. You can see Lecro with a full nade set here.
Apparently he doesn't like that gun.
Right, firing some warning shots. Very interesting. As
he's shooting at the op above Sandwich. He's trying to like knock it down or something.
Was that? Oh, interesting.
They're just having a good time at this point.
Yeah, and well, that's going to be that. As Fesh finds the frag from connector, Latino Bomb trying to stroll his way into the A-bomb site. So 16-4, Publiclir. Really dominating their map choice. And
if there's anything they could take away from this, from our OnlineRol side, they did make some adjustments on their CT side. So that's promising that there's some adjustments made. It's not like it was a complete stomp.
Yeah, and I think by the end there, they actually were forcing Publiclir to start to respect them a little bit and kind of pull back.
I got that
maybe
too.
Some of their aggressive play. But well, we'll see if it makes any difference when we move into our second map. Again, it's going to be Overpass, and it is the map choice of OnlineRol. So, guys, going to take a short break here, but when we return, map number 2 in our best of 3. Don't go too far.